Welcome back, y'all, to another episode of Is That a Read? It's the show where we do psychic readings on celebrity news and the hottest topics of the week. Now, I'm your girl, Victoria, the queen of all things tarot, and this is my awesome co host, Julian.
What's up, y'all? I got my cards too, and I'm ready to dig into these hot topics. What we got going on?
Awesomeness. Well, a lot of interesting things happened this week. If you guys have been around, y'all know it's been shit has been hitting the fan. And at first, before we get started, if you enjoy our content, please give us a little support by liking, sharing with a friend, give us a comment. We read and respond, and subscribe to the channel so you'll be notified whenever we upload a new video. All right. So, and the first thing in the news, we're going to bring y'all up before we slam y'all down later in the show. All right, so positivity. All right. Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco are engaged. Love is in the air. That is so awesome. So Selena and Benny have been dating for quite a while, and they have finally announced this week that the question was popped. And the answer was yes. Put a ring on it. You girls get engaged. On social media, all of her celebrity friends sent her positive, encouraging messages. So obviously, they ship this relationship, but they're excited about it. I mean, am I excited about it? For some reason, yes. Normally, I'm a hater. Normally, I'm like, girl, why would you fall into that trap? Who want to be a wife? Lame. But this time, I'm like, I like Selena Gomez. I think she's very talented. I think she's unique in the industry. I think she's a wonderful actress. I like her show, Only Murders in the Building, with Steve Martin and Martin Short. And also, Selena Gomez is a fellow lupus lady. I have lupus. She has lupus. And lupus can be a very debilitating illness. It's very difficult. And so, you can lose your hair. You can be hospitalized for organ failure. Any organ you got, lupus can attack and destroy. And so Benny Blanco, y'all, that's a good man. Because he said, girl, even though you going through this, and, we don't know, it's very unpredictable disease, I am here. And not only am I here, but he said, I ain't going nowhere. Hallelujah. When I tell you, okay, that man got money. He got skills. He got talent. He'll produce. He can have any woman he wants. He said, I want that one. I want the lupus survivor. I love this for them, okay? Right in the Christmas season. That is my present. Now, Lord, where's my man at? Anyway, Julian, how do you feel?
I feel good about this. I feel good about them being together. I know the internet has some thoughts on it. They're kind of taking them down. I feel like they feel like Benny might not be an equal match, money-wise and even looks-wise. But, Selena, she don't care. She has her own body issues that she deals with. People come for her at her weight and she's all like, so what? I have this and this and that. And so when it comes to her partner, I would think she would think the same. She probably thinks that he is perfect exactly the way he is. And that's exactly how it should be. And I've seen, of course, after I saw this, I was like, who's his ex? Who's his ex? So I was looking at old pictures. Every picture, he's hugging on her. He seems like a little love bug. So I feel like I hope he's treating Selena the same way. So for me, yeah, I'm happy for this new couple. I hope that they have all the good times and love and happiness that they deserve. But I want to know, instead of looking at it as any negative, I want to see what makes them a good couple. What actually brings them together. Well, what do you want to know, Victoria?
I want to get an idea, is Selena gonna be a bridezilla? See, y'all, I'm in a real good mood today, because normally I put some shady shit. Is Benny gonna cheat? Is it gonna be waiting till his hell? Selena gonna burn that Mercedes Benz with all his clothes in it in the next 10 years? But I mean, nice. I just want to know, is the girl gonna be a bridezilla? Is she gonna make her bridesmaid pay $10,000 for a destination bachelorette party? If you know what I'm talking about, you understand how hard it is. All right, let's find out.
Let's do it. All right. Oh, wow. Uh, hold on. Okay. So a few things, and I guess we could all take note from this relationship besides saying what's true about what makes this relationship so right for both of them. Look, we have the writer and we have the book of life. So the writer brings good news or brings news and brings it very quickly, and then we have the book of life, which could be secrets or answers. And I honestly believe that in this two card spread, this is about both of them. They're easily sharing their lives with each other, their secrets, their wins, their hopes, their dreams. All of it is laid out on the table. Within reason, because you have to keep a little bit of mystery in the relationship. So I feel like they feel very safe and open to communicate with each other. Victoria, I think you were right with your what you were saying earlier, because we have the coffin and the woman card. Like he's there for her till the end. Like that's what it's showing here. Like he is in it till the end of this whole relationship. And then we do have the birds, and then we do have the sun. We know that they used to collaborate on music together, so they just work really well together, especially when they're trying to realize their dreams. So I feel like they push each other, they are able to communicate and just like build on top of each other, like building each other up. So that's a good thing. The last thing that I'm seeing from the cards that makes it so great is we have the magician and we have the home card. The magician could be the reader card, but it also could just be like a manifester card. So they are both manifestors that have the same vision when it comes to a home and family. So there is so much alignment in this relationship, and that's why it's doing so well. So good luck to the happy couple.
Good luck to them, y'all. Good. I hope that things work out. My aunt always told me, don't marry the man you want, marry the man that wants you. I said, boom.
Mm.
That's a word. Anyway, let's look at whether Selena is going to be a bridezilla. The answer is no, y'all. She gonna have some stress though. That's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing that our girl Selena has a very clear image of the vision of what kind of wedding she wants, and she's gonna hire the right team to bring that vision to pass, and it's gonna look beautiful. It's gonna look like everything's gonna happen without a hitch, and then right at the last minute, that thing gonna flip on its head, and Selena gonna be like, this is not happening the way I thought it was going to happen. And she's going to have to let go a little bit, go with the flow a little bit, allow the image and what actually happens to have a little bit of a gap, and she'll be just fine. If she don't do that, she's going to wind up being a bridezilla. So the cards that I have to back that up is first the magician. The magician is the one that's in control. He's got everything he needs to bring what he wants to pass. That's Selena. So things are looking good for the wedding planning. But then what happens? Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune is a shift from the universe that out of your control, and sometimes it makes things move and change in your favor, sometimes not in your favor. We don't know until we see this last card. What is it? The Devil. Yep. And look at this lady. Butt naked, ain't she? Anyway, she got this chest of gold, and it's chained in a tunnel, and the guy is trying to pull her out and into the light, saying, look, we can't get to the light if we don't let go of this. And so what this is saying is like, there is an idea, there is a belief, there is something where someone's holding on to something that they really need to let go of in order to have what they really need. And so in this case, there might be a shift in the plan, but it's exactly what she needs to let go of the perfect image and go with the flow. So as long as she can do that, she won't be a bridezilla. But if she can't do that, y'all better run, because it's going to get ugly. All righty. Well, that's fun. I'm so happy for them. Good luck, you guys. Now, moving right along. I told y'all we're going to bring y'all up so we can slam you down. All right. So next story. Julian, why don't you introduce this one?
All right. If you have been living under a rock for the last few months, you may not know that Diddy is been charged and arrested for trafficking, rape, drugging people. And what has happened recently? Jay-Z has been named by an accuser of also raping a 13-year-old girl after an MTV VMA party. And Jay-Z has put a statement forward saying that, he kind of handled it head on, saying that he did not do this, like he is not that person. He is from the projects and we protect children. So he really uh, went straight at it to make a statement. But what happened was the accuser now has come forward also saying there's inconsistencies in uh, her retelling of what happened that night. So this is making me feel like I'm not trying to disprove anything that this person is saying. I'm just trying to understand, like, is this discrediting the whole case against Diddy now and Jay Z? So it's just it's really murky waters right now. We just need to see what's going to happen moving forward. But yeah, Victoria, what do you think about this?
What do I think? I think, what is wrong with humans? You know what I mean? Like, other animals in the animal kingdom, they just be living life. They be eating, sleeping, appropriately having sex, and going about their damn business. They don't be suing each other. They don't be assaulting each other. They don't be drugging each other. It's only humans that don't know how to act. Now, do I believe that Jay-Z was a part of assaulting this girl? Do I believe that she was assaulted? Don't matter what I believe, because I can believe whatever I want. The truth is going to be the truth. And the truth is going to come out when a thorough investigation is done and we have all the evidence. So right now it's an accusation, and I'm going to leave it at that. Now, what I will say is, if that is true, I'm throwing hands. Why am I throwing hands? Okay, I'm throwing hands. The first hand, bow. First hand is, why are y'all assaulting children? This is inappropriate. It's inappropriate on so many levels, because who was not like a 13-year-old girl with a crush on a 50-year-old man? I know I was. I was into grown men, but I thought, that's out of my league. That's inappropriate. Boundaries. If it's true, y'all are sick for not having boundaries. Second punch, bow. Now I can't listen to Jay-Z too. I am running out of music and I'm getting pissed off. I'm getting pissed off now, because at the end of the day, I don't care what you do as long as it doesn't affect me and you're not hurting somebody. But this is affecting me, and now it's got to stop. Now I'm finna sue you, because, I need to listen. I need to listen, and I need to throw back. And this new music ain't shit. So I will say this. I think that a thorough investigation needs to be made. I think the statement that Jay-Z put out was well worded. It put people in a place to say, look, I am innocent until proven guilty. Don't assume anything until you have all the evidence. And at the end of the day, I welcome this because I have nothing to hide. That's his position. And at the end of the day, whether he did it or not, that need to be his position. That's the smart position to take. This woman, she's saying that there may have been inconsistencies with her story, but she's standing by the fact that this is what happened. That's how she feels. We're going to see. But what I will say is hilarious is that Diddy is dingy from the head to the foot. Just dingy as hell. All right. He only want off-white at the white party. Okay. And his lawyer talking about, because her stuff is inconsistent and she named Diddy and Jay-Z, that means everybody's lying on Diddy, and Diddy didn't do anything. He's an innocent little angel baby. That's hilarious. Okay. That's funny to me. So I think that if this is not coming from a truth place, it will backfire, because it's going to throw shade on all these other accuser situations. So what I want to know, how is this going to impact the existing Diddy accusation case? And I want to know, how is this going to impact Jay-Z's overall public image?
Okay. That sounds like some good questions, Victoria.
Which one do you want to answer?
I will take Jay-Z's persona. Let's see how that's going to pan out.
And I'm gonna take Diddy. Is Diddy ever gonna get out of Giselle?
All right, let's
Or is he
see.
gonna have to get some baby oil from the commissary?
I don't understand why Tony Busby, the accuser's lawyer, was trying to put this out without vetting their client. You know, like there's so many things that happen. Like also like the dad doesn't remember him picking her up after the party, and also like the person who actually drove her to the VMAs actually has passed away. So like a lot of these inconsistencies, like they could have been verified a while ago. Like also she said she talked to Benji Madden, and when they looked where Benji Madden was during that time, he was in the Midwest, so he couldn't have been at that party. Which I totally understand. Like people's memories are fallible, but like I wish they would have done better to present this to the public. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they needed to do their due diligence at the end of the day and cleared up any inconsistencies before they made a statement. And at the end of the day, what the fuck is wrong with her daddy? Because I don't give a damn. Even if I am lying, you better back me the fuck up. Mm-hmm. All right, if I say I'm Filipino, you better look in that camera and say she sure is. Okay, she was tan. She be out in the sun. Right. Okay, you better. Don't you tell them I wasn't telling the truth. I will.
Yo, she's Foxy Brown. She's Foxy Brown. You don't know that?
Now with me, what they say with it, Martin back in the day, y'all. If y'all ain't seen the show Martin, I know some of y'all are like Gen Z. You know, y'all ain't been exposed to the goodness of like the 90s. But there's a show called Martin. And one of the sayings in Martin was, keep the lie alive. You gotta keep the lie alive. If we family, you keep the lie alive. I don't care. You hear some shit, you better hear it inside your head. But when it come out of your mouth, it's like, yep. All right.
I'm gonna go with Jay-Z, and his persona is gonna be fine. He has the social status, the money to write his own story when it comes to this in the media, and I think that's actually what's gonna happen. He has so many opportunities. People are backing him up. People are gonna come to his aid if anything goes wrong, because we have the writer, like I said before, brings good news, but this could also be his friends, his family, his supporters, leaving his roads open, because that's the open roads. He's a smart man, and he has a good lawyer behind him. This is the fox, and this is the man. This is Jay-Z. The fox could be his advisor, but it also could be him, because the fox always gets what he wants. Because why? Because it's calculated, and it takes time to make sure it gets exactly what it needs. And also, we have the woman and the fish card. He has his wife Beyonce backing him up. Like she is going to keep the lie lying. That's what it shows here. She's going to keep it flowing. It's like yes and. That's how it feels like it's going to be with him and Beyonce. So he's kind of he has a good support system, I guess. So he's going to be fine, y'all.
All right. Well, good luck to you, Jay-Z. You know, I'm reserving my opinion until more evidence is presented, as I should. Now, as far as the P. Diddy case, because you know, y'all, P. Diddy is innocent. And so how is these questionable accusations going to impact his defense, his case? It's fine. Like, P. Diddy is still not looking like he's going to have success when it comes to this. He's going to be disappointed because there are women that do have a solid case here and other people. So I'm not just saying women, people have a solid case here. And basically, the light is going to be shined. He's going to be exposed. And so, y'all just might as well, like, the best thing that you could do is just be like, guilty. Can we make a deal? So the cards that back this up, 3 of Swords. Look at those swords into the heart. Like, this is not a good outcome for this guy. Like, this is very much being disappointed, very much being like, yeah, what I was hoping was happening is not going to happen for me. And then it's followed up by the 9 of Pentacles. So we had an accuser whose story seemed like it wasn't all solid. This is a solid person. This is a person that has all their ducks in a row. and somebody that's wise, somebody that's going to come in with all the necessary information and backup. And then it results in the hermit. Look at him holding that lantern, shining that light, exposition. So what's been hidden is going to be revealed, whether he likes it or not. And no matter how much they try to claim people are lying. Oh, well, we'll see.
Sorry, Diddy. Nice try, Diddy.
Not sorry. Yep. All right. So last story of the evening. Some of y'all may know about this. Some of y'all may not. Like, this is very much a West Coast story, but I felt like I wanted to talk about it because y'all, I be sharing the tea, like stuff that really gets to me. So I'm gonna fill everybody in because some people don't know. So like maybe a month or so ago, a woman named Hannah Kobayashi, a native of Maui, Hawaii, flew in. She was on her way to New York to visit family and work on her business as a photographer. She went missing, y'all. Okay, she was supposed to do a connecting flight at LAX and then go to New York. Those of y'all that didn't get geography, y'all don't got a globe at home. Hawaii is on the west, okay? She had to go through. That's too long of a flight. Hawaii to LA is already 5 hours, okay? She can't go just straight from Hawaii to New York, okay? So she had to stop. All they was expecting, she gonna stop, she gonna do her layover, she gonna go to New York. She never ended up in New York. So her family went looking for her because they started getting cryptic text messages from her. And then all of a sudden, silence. They wasn't getting anything. They called the authorities. They felt like the LA authorities were not helping. So they came up from Maui to LA to find. They got on social media. They started interviewing, letting everybody know, we got to find Hannah. And I'm like, hell yeah, we got to find Hannah because I'm about to go to LAX and they not finna snatch me like I'm finna. No, we got to put an end to this. These motherfuckers is trafficking. They stealing, they kidnapping. Hell no. So we all trying to find Hannah. Her father who came, he is so, I don't know what happened, y'all. He committed suicide while he was here in LA looking for her. He is no longer living. Tragedy. And they still have not found Hannah. Then the police come out and say, it looks like she intentionally missed her flight to New York. And the family's like, no, you ain't finna do this to Hannah because she wouldn't do that to us. Y'all need to do y'all job. And I said, that's right, y'all need to do y'all fucking job. And they did a GoFundMe. They raised $50,000 to find Hannah. I'm like, find Hannah. All right. Well, y'all, they found Hannah. Hannah is alive. Hannah is not only alive, Hannah ass is in Mexico. She in Mexico, fine. And she's saying, the family put out a statement, yeah, so we found Hannah. She's safe. She in Mexico. And we ask that you respect our privacy. Privacy? No. You ain't want no privacy when we was all looking for Hannah. We was all like, girl, excuse me, can I pull your bangs back? Are you Hannah? No, because we're looking for Hannah. Have you seen Hannah? I've been looking for Hannah. I am a part of this family now. This is my cousin. Okay? So I ain't respecting shit. Because in my family, we get all in the tea. So I want to know, what is Hannah? Why is Hannah in Mexico? And why she had me, like she ain't even got a splinter? She ain't even broke a nail? Like you better act like your ankle was broke. Because why wasn't you picking up the phone? Hannah. I'm annoyed. Julian?
I mean, I don't have much to add to that because you laid everything out for everybody. I mean, she can't be fine. Her dad just committed suicide looking for her. You ain't gonna be fine. So you can't just tell me I'm fine and then like we're good. Like, you know what I mean? We need some answers. We need to know what's going on. I want to know, this sounds like a Netflix or a TLC documentary series or something, like, you know what I mean? Like, there's so many gaps. My mind's thinking of so many different ways that this could have played out, and I need to know because just like you, my name is now Julian Kobayashi, and I am part of the family. And let us know. But yeah, I want to know either what was she doing in Mexico and when's the Lifetime movie because I need to watch it.
It would totally be on Lifetime.
Yeah.
That is like such a lifetime. Such a lifetime. Okay, which question do you want to ask?
Uh, I'll do the Lifetime because I feel like you're thoroughly invested in what's going on in Mexico. I feel like you.
I might need to go to Mexico and be like, "Hey, Hannah, you remember me,
Yes.
cousin Victoria?"
Like,
Oh, and then just FYI, because I said the family raised $50,000.
mhm.
They have also agreed to refund every penny as
Mm.
long as people request the refund by December 18th. So if you donate it, don't miss the deadline. So this wasn't like a money grab. Like these people were really scared and worried about her.
Yeah. But, sorry, I just thought about like the dad came to LA looking for his daughter and then committed suicide. What did he find out that all of a sudden I want to find my daughter? He had a reason for living that all of a sudden I'm like, oh my goodness, I cannot do this.
Do you want to ask that?
No.
Julian, how you bring it up and then and then so y'all hold that question in your spirit and we're gonna move on. Oh.
It's no, it's not a road I want to go down right now. But
yeah, because you know what? He died and like it's so sad.
Yeah.
Like it is so sad. Like I don't know what's going on, but what I will say is something is up in that family.
Something not be clean for sure.
You got to honey. Hannah, girl.
Mm-hmm. So interesting enough, I feel like this sheds some light on some of these questions a little bit. We have the writer and we have the tree of life. So this is saying to me, again, this writer is coming up a lot today. So the writer brings news, or it could be people looking for news to ground this and grow it. So I feel like it's already happening. I feel like people are reaching out. They want to know what happened and they want to create some kind of documentary, film, short, whatever, just to kind of like get in detail what happened and like give this story, bring the story out into the public. Then we have the man and we have the fox. I feel like this story would have to do a lot with the father and like his search as well, because this is the fox. This is him like trying to figure things out, position himself in a way that I think that will be part of the story. Like it will be through the dad's vision, I guess, or his perspective. And it looks like also Hannah is showing up here as the magician. So I feel like she's going to be very much involved in this movie, like as far as like what's actually happening as a source and things like that. Hold on. There's a secret there, y'all, that it's going to be it's going to be a good movie, because we do have the Book of Life, which is a diary and about the family. So there is definitely something in there that we're going to be like, what the fuck? So I'm ready. I want to say, if I was to ask intuition, end of 2025, maybe 2020, early 2026.
Okay, well, I'm gonna be watching because I need answers. All right, so why is she in Mexico? It may have to do with a baby, and it might be on the way. What I'm seeing is that there was a desire for a new beginning, and she saw that like someone and something in Mexico was going to give her the opportunity to start over and have a life that she really wanted. Something that was a little more hopeful. I don't know if where she was coming from, she was coming from a situation that wasn't so positive, or maybe she felt hopeless in that situation. But what I feel like is like there's literally could be a baby on the way, or there could be plans to have a baby with someone. And like that was a driving force behind making the move, because it was something that needed to be done quickly and speedily. So I don't know if maybe there's either someone she met there, or if it's a situation where, someone that's maybe a platonic thing and they decided to start new in Mexico and then it becomes something and a baby results in it. But I asked a lot of clarification cards and they all came back as children. So, interestingly enough, so the cards that I have to back this up is the star. This is the hope card. This is like after a really difficult time, something hopeful happens to make you feel like you can start over and have that second wind. And then the Empress card, not only is the Empress there, she's knocked up, like, and she's literally pregnant. This is a card of fertility, abundance, joy. So it's also the idea of like starting over can bring forth abundance. It can bring forth a new beginning, but it could literally be a baby. And then the Eight of Wands, which is things moving very quickly. Like once they start, it's on its way. Like you're not turning back. So she could very well be over there starting a family. I mean, if it's a love related situation, we do a lot of crazy things for love. I didn't see a lot of love cards though. Last file's kids, so we don't know what that means.
Right.
We'll have to see. Julian says secrets will be revealed. I wonder what kind of secrets. All right. Well, that was fun. If you guys enjoyed the stories, please like, share, leave a comment. Were y'all looking for Hannah? What do y'all think about what's going on with Jay-Z right now? Do y'all wish Selena good luck? Y'all, All right. And subscribe to the channel. Click the alert button so you'll get a notification whenever we upload a new video. And this part of the show is where we show our appreciation by giving you a weekly reading. Like this week, I'm going to do one general love reading because I'm sick and tired of seeing the bullshit in the couples. Like, it's so boring. Like, all y'all just need to break up. End of the year, like, why waste your money on a present? Just do you. So I'm just going to do general love. Julian, what are you going to do?
I'm going to pull some cards for the energy of the week. And then with my Lenormand Oracle, I will do some practical guidance on how to work with that energy.
Awesome.
All right. So let's see what's going on. Ooh. So I feel like we have the shadow and messages card. So I was asking guidance if this was our own shadow or other people's shadows. I feel like it's other people's shadows. So you are going to be getting messages about what other people are going through, what kind of they're dealing with, and maybe what they've been trying to keep secret, but they just can't do it anymore because I feel like the energy is kind of about like people finally revealing themselves for who they really are. So when this actually happens this week, just pay attention and notice if this is consistent with who the person that you thought they were. And because this is happening, when that happens, like, what are we supposed to do? Are we supposed to just call them out? Are we supposed to just like deal with it? Or like, what is the thing? Let me ask the cards how to deal with that energy and why it's showing up. Why is this showing up? And what is the way to deal with it? Oh, so the cards are saying the coffin, and then we have the open roads card. So if this person is being inconsistent, if they're finally trying to show their true colors, it might be time to cut it, end it so that you could open your roads. It's okay to cut your losses. If you thought they were somebody else and they aren't anymore, that's okay. That just means they're not in alignment with what you want and your values. So you should move forward, because I don't think there's much change, because they're showing you who they really are. Why is this happening? I feel like a lot of you, maybe at the end of the year and just in general in life, we want clarity. We want clarity and communication. The star card is about finding that clarity. The birds are about communication. So if this starts to happen and you're still kind of on the fence, know that if they are still trying to kind of like lie and say like, oh no, that's not me, that's not who I really am, like blah, blah, blah. Like, really trust your intuition and like listen and see if the communication is actually consistent with who they are, if their actions matches their words. And then what we have here is don't just hyper focus on one person. Spread your energy out with everybody, because even though this is happening in your life, you have a support system. We have we have the park here, which is about going out, meeting friends, being emotionally connected to people. So actually, if that means physically or even through the phone or group chat or whatever, just make sure you have that in place this week. And then what do we have here? Hold on. This is the man, and then we have the anchor card. Don't worry if it feels scary to kind of like get through this relationship and let them go. Just know that you, as long as you anchor in yourself and anchor in what you need in this present moment, you're going to be okay. You were okay without them. You'll be okay without them.
Well, Julian, I feel like you covered the love section of the reading too.
Oh.
And so I think this was a complete read. Did y'all take notes? Did y'all feel that? Then apply it, transfer learning. So this was fun. I enjoyed talking to you guys about all the hot topics.
Wait, can you just show me what cards you pulled?
Huh?
Yeah, I just want to see the cards you pulled. You don't have to explain it if it's the same.
I already put them back.
All right.
So if you guys kind of enjoyed us talking about like regular news in addition to celebrity news, tell us in the comments. Maybe we'll bring that in as part of our show. Julian, why don't you close us out?
All right. I had a lot of fun with y'all this week, and we'll be back next week with more hot topics. See you next time. Bye.